Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, we're going to be discussing one of the first dinosaurs that happened to appear on InGen's official list. An animal that was actually being featured and held in an enclosure in John Hammond's original Jurassic Park. This carnivorous creature is one that many fans have wished to see again on the big screen for many years now. And if you've seen the first movie, it's not too hard to see why. This is the predator that hunted the early Jurassic millions of years ago. The dinosaur that scientists have named the two-crested lizard. Dilophosaurus is a member of the Dilophosauridae family, and it was discovered in Arizona in 1940. Now, originally, Dilophosaurus was actually misidentified as a megalosaur during these older times. However, once a newer skull was unearthed that showed paleontologists the stark differences between a normal megalosaurus skull and the two-crested head of this other dino, it was properly reclassified as a new species, Dilophosaurus, in 1970. Speaking of dilo skulls, the front of this animal's mouth has a distinct indentation that is recognizable when compared to many other theropod dinosaurs. A clear dip in the maxilla can be seen here that actually continues forward into the premaxilla. This skull is of course what this dinosaur happens to be named after, and that name totally does not disappoint. On top of every dilo's head, you'll find a pair of long, thin crests, and at the back of the head where these crests end, you'll find a tiny finger-like projection too, making this animal quite beautiful looking in comparison to other theropods of the time. Interestingly, the skull of this predatory dinosaur was rather large when compared to the rest of its body, but for some reason, it was built rather delicate. Dilophosaurus is well known to probably not have had that powerful of a bite, considering the odd shape of the front of its jaws. Some scientists have even suggested that this could mean Dilophosaurus was more of a fish eater than a hunter of other dinosaurs. They say this due to the rosette-like structure of the mouth forming a similar shape to what we'd see later in spinosaurid dinosaurs like Baryonyx and Suchomimus. However, not everyone agrees with this theory as of right now. Other paleontologists believe that dilos may have used the dips in their mouths to catch smaller prey and pull them to the back of their jaws where they'd kill them through a series of deep slices. As for the function of their crests, many different ideas have been put forth. Some believe these crests to be representative of thermoregulation or even sexual dimorphism, with differences in sizes being possible between males and females of the species. Some even believe that this means the crests could have been used to impress new mates. Now, Dilophosaurus could grow to be around 7 meters or 23 feet in length. It was probably averaging in at about 880 pounds or 400 kilograms, making it a pretty slender medium-sized carnivorous dinosaur. Living approximately 196 to 183 million years ago, the Dilophosaurus likely shared its world with other creatures like Ceratosaurus, Scutellosaurus, and Solidosaurus. Many millions of years after this dinosaur fell into extinction, John Hammond's scientists were able to find its DNA trapped in fossilized mosquitoes. After extracting what they could, they successfully cloned their very own genetically engineered Dilophosaur. Jurassic Park's Dilophosaurs were bred on Isla Sorna by the genetics company. In the novels, dilos were kept on Isla Nublar to be exhibited for Hammond's Park. Here they are depicted as being large 10-foot tall animals with yellow bodies and black spots. The crests on their heads are also a stark red in contrast. It is here where we first learn of these animals possessing the ability to spit a projectile venom that is used to blind their prey. In the following novel, The Lost World, Dilophosaurus is unfortunately never seen, suggesting that the species may have already fallen back into extinction. In the movie canon, the first time we see a Dilophosaurus, it's presented as a small grayish-green creature. Its wrists are pronated, and its skull is shrink-wrapped just like most of the other InGen theropods. Jurassic Park's Dilophosaurus is also without the distinctive dip in the mouth that we've come to expect from it in the fossil record. Both the novel and movie versions possess a soft hooting sound, as well as the completely original ability to produce a toxic venom. However, the film version of Jurassic Park is also given an iconic frill around its neck that rattles in preparation for the inevitable spit that will soon follow. This frill is adorned with a beautiful pattern of reds and yellows that act as a contrast to the rest of its body coloration. Unfortunately, as of 2019, this is the only known appearance of a live-action Dilophosaurus that we've seen on screen in the movies. It's because of this that many believe the InGen Dilo in the first film to be tiny when fully grown. But other material produced alongside the following films says otherwise, with the size chart used in The Lost World putting the animal's full-grown size at around 20 feet long. And there is also the hologram of another individual seen sizing up Delta in Jurassic World, being quite larger than the original tiny Dilo from the 1993 movie. Due to the rarity of Dilophosaurs in the Jurassic Park film canon, we cannot put an exact estimate on how large they can really get or what they even look like when that happens. There's been attempts to bring in a fully grown Dilophosaurus like what is shown in the fossil record to the newer Jurassic World continuity, but this has yet to be featured in any live-action film. Fingers crossed we'll get to see it in Jurassic Park 6, but what do all of you guys think? How much of a fan are you of the Jurassic Park Dilophosaurus, and how much do you like the real-life counterpart? Would you like to see it appear in a future movie, or would you rather leave it with a small identity that was given in the original film? Personally, I really want to see a full-sized version of these guys moving about in a newer movie, but whatever your own thoughts and opinions may be, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Now before I go, I want to thank all of my game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. Guys, it means the world to me that you all continue to support what I do, and I seriously am extremely thankful for everything that you guys do to help. Honestly, it means the world. Now I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, and hope that you all enjoyed today's content. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like and hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again. I'll see you all in the next video, guys, and as always, take it easy.